So I want to talk about reading scales. This seems to come up in all maths exam papers. So let's get started. If we had a line like this and this end is worth 0 and this end is worth 10, then most of you would, through trial and error, work out that each of these lines is an increase of 1. So that's worth 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and that's 10. When I say an increase of 1, what I mean is every jump is plus 1. So from 0 to 1 is plus 1, and from 1 to 2, well, that's another plus 1, and 2 to 3 is another plus 1, etc., etc. 1 point, these lines here, the sticking out ones, they are known as divisions. And you must know that for your exam. So that's kind of an easy scale, but what if the scale was more difficult to read? For example, if we clear all this and get rid of that. What if we had something like this? So you could be asked in an exam, let's say this was a weight scale and these were all in kilograms. So put kg for kilograms. Whoops, change that. Small k, not big. And you would get told in the exam paper, oh look, I want you to tell me what this division is worth. Well, some students might get this first time, others might struggle. So there's a quick way of dealing with this. And we go as follows. First, take a number. So let's take 0. Then look at the next number you see on the right hand side, 15. So we now do 15, take away 0, biggest number takes smallest number, equals 15. Now we count the jumps from 0 to 15. 1, 2, 3. So we now say, okay, 15 divided by 3, that's your jumps by the way, the 3, equals 5. We now know immediately that each jump is an increase of 5, and we can test this right now. So 0 plus 5 means this must be 5. 5 plus 5 makes this 10. Now hopefully if we add another 5 we get to 15. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yes, we're bang on. So I know each little jump is worth plus 5. So I can now keep going. Plus 5. So that makes me 20 plus 5. 20 plus 5 is 25. So I now answer 25 kilograms. Make sure you put your measurements here, because I said the thing is in kilograms. This is a fictional weight scale. And that's all you have to do. So biggest number, take away smallest number, and then your answer to that, you divide by number of jumps. And then that gives you the increase that each jump is worth, which in this case was 5. One final thing is, if we get rid of this, you may remember I said earlier that each of those lines is known as a division. So let's do one other thing. Actually, put that there. You could be asked in an exam, what is the value of this green arrow to the nearest division? Well, let's assume we've done all this calculation, so we know each jump is an increase of 5, so we know that becomes 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, etc., etc. We then look at this green arrow and we literally ask ourselves, which division is it nearest to? Is it nearest to the one that's called 20 or nearest to the one that's called 25? Answer, it's nearest to the one that's called 20. So your answer will be 20 kilograms. That's it.